Hello and welcome to my Crochet Diary series. My name is Christine and I live full-time in a tiny off-grid cabin in upstate New York, and my husband is currently working full-time out in Kansas City and lives full-time in our RV out there, and that is actually where I am right now. I am out in Kansas City with him, not in our tiny cabin. So as you can imagine, adapting to a tiny living space has been a huge adjustment for me as well as my husband and my son, especially when it comes to organizing and decorating our tiny spaces. And for me, that has been storing my yarn and my crochet projects and trying not to have them everywhere. Now, I found tons of crochet patterns for storage, ranging from baskets to hanging storage to armchair caddies, and I really had to limit myself because there are so many, but I did narrow it down, and here are some of my favorites, starting with this organizational basket with dividers by my good friend Nikki of Nikki's Homemade Crafts. This handy basket has removable dividers and is made with only single crochet stitches. So if you're a beginner or you're simply looking for an easy and quick crochet pattern, then you are going to love this basket pattern. This pattern calls for 24/7 worsted cotton yarn from Lion Brand, which also happens to be my favorite cotton yarn of all time. So make sure to check out this basket on Nikki's blog. So next up is a hanging storage pouch from the blog First the Coffee. I am absolutely in love with this hanging storage pouch. So this pattern uses the lemon peel stitch, which is what gives it its lovely texture. If you're not familiar with the lemon peel stitch, don't worry. It uses just 2 basic stitches and is super simple. For this pattern, you'll need 170 yards of any number 4 weight cotton yarn. This hanging pouch is a great way to utilize the space on your walls, thus giving you more room in your tiny spaces. So this next one is for all the plant moms out there whose plants are taking up precious space in their homes, but you are unwilling to part with your plants. This easy plant hanger crochet pattern was designed by Sarah of Rich Textures Crochet, and I am absolutely obsessed with the colors she used for her plant hanger. For this pattern, you'll use the Pima Cotton yarn by Lion Brand. This pattern is also a perfect stash buster as it uses just small amounts of yarn. So here's another one for the plant moms out there by Jennifer of A Crocheted Simplicity. I think these plant hangers are absolutely stunning. I love how you can customize them with wooden beads or rings like she has here to match your preferences. And the best part about this pattern is that it comes in 3 different sizes. So if you are a crazy plant mom, then you are going to need this pattern in your life. So this next one is a double hanging basket from the blog Made by Goody. This hanging basket is made with the Suzette stitch, which if you're not familiar with this stitch, don't worry, because it's very simple and uses a combination of just 2 basic stitches, and that is what gives this hanging basket its texture. While this pattern looks to be for plants, you really could use this for anything that you could use hanging storage for. I love that this hangs flat against a wall or a door. This would make a good hand towel storage for your bathroom or your kitchen, or even toilet paper storage in your bathroom, or you could even put some hooks and yarn on the wall next to your bed. The possibilities are endless with this 2-tiered hanging basket. So here's another hanging storage basket, and this one comes from Jessica of Stitching Together. For this pattern, you'll actually work with 2 strands of worsted cotton yarn together. This is going to give this basket lots of sturdiness. This basket also features a leather strap so that you can hang this anywhere in your home. Given that I live in a small space, I can totally see myself using these baskets to store my whips in instead of always trying to shove them under the bed or in a corner or wherever they'll fit. So my friend Helen of Sunflower Cottage Crochet designed this really cute basket for storing firewood in. We all know how messy firewood can be, and while I love the aesthetic of having a wood stove in my tiny cabin, being able to store a few logs in a pretty basket would be the cherry on top. So Helen uses t-shirt yarn to design this basket, which is what makes it so sturdy and gives it its extra thickness. And probably the best part about this pattern is that it is only 14 rounds total, which means it works up super quick. I know I will definitely be making a few of these for myself. So I have another hanging basket pattern for you guys. I know I've already shared a few hanging baskets, but this one is a little different, and I really wanted to share this one with you as well. So this one comes from Shannon from the Loophole Fox. This is a pouch that hangs from a wooden dowel. This will hang flat against any wall or door. I really love Shannon's choice of stitches for this hanging pouch. The texture is so pretty yet modern. And Shannon has our back because she has designed this in both a large and small size. I love having options. So be sure to check out her free pattern in the description of this video. And since we're still talking about hanging storage, let's check out this option from Heidi of Snappy Tots. This pattern comes with 2 options, a bag holder as well as a toilet paper holder. Now, We've all seen crochet bag holders, and if you're looking for a really great pattern, then look no further than this one. However, I really want to draw your attention to the toilet paper holder. I absolutely love this pattern and think it's a fabulous idea for utilizing your wall space when your bathroom space is already limited as is. So our RV does not have a typical size linen closet. We just have a few shelves and it's not nearly enough room for us. So I know this hanging toilet paper holder is going to be a game changer. All right, so we've talked about hanging storage from the wall, the door, and even the ceiling, but what about from a sofa or a chair or a bed? You need to check out this lovely Armchair Caddy by Yarnspirations. This is perfect for remotes, magazines, tissues, or anything else you like to have at your fingertips when you're relaxing on the couch at the end of the day. So this is a free pattern download straight from the Yarnspirations website. This is made with Bernat blanket yarn, which if you've never used it, it's super soft and super bulky yarn, which means it'll work up nice and quick. Plus it's made with just basic stitches. So it's a nice, relaxing, mindless crochet project. So if you're digging the Armchair Caddy idea, then you're going to love this next option by Tamara of Moogly. So this is a bedside organizer caddy that you can use right on your bed. I know in our RV, we don't really have nightstands because our bedroom is not very big. So this bedside caddy is a perfect solution for me to keep my glasses, my watch, and my phone in while I sleep at night. I also love the simplicity of this pattern. So even if you're a beginner, this is definitely a project that you can make. So here's another pattern from Heidi of Snappy Tots, and I think this pattern is genius. So this is a heavy-duty utility bag for those dirty jobs that everyone dreads doing. This mesh bag is made with Red Heart nylon, which I think is absolutely genius. Just fill this bag with anything that needs to be hosed off. Heidi suggests sweaty sporting equipment, stinky fish, or even other things like stuffed animals or shoes. She even talks about how her husband liked using his mesh bag for their sewer hose connectors for their camper. He simply throws them all into the utility bag and hoses them off. Easy peasy. So that wraps it up for our storage section of this video. I hope you found some patterns that you like and that you'll also be able to use for your tiny spaces. I have two rug patterns that I want to share with you. The first one being this solar circle rug by my friend Veronica of Blue Star Crochet. So this rug is worked in the round with t-shirt yarn. However, if you want to add in a pop of color, this pattern also gives instructions for working with 6 strands of DK weight yarn. Measuring at 29 inches, this lovely round area rug is perfect for small spaces. And one thing I really love about this pattern is that Veronica also gives size adjustments for different weights of yarn, all the way down to fingering yarn, which would actually just give you a pretty little doily. So the next pattern we have is a lovely bath mat by Jo of Jo to the World Creations. This plush bath mat is actually worked with 2 strands of yarn held together. So this is going to give your bath mat some extra plushiness for your feet, and I bet it feels so nice and soft after stepping out of the shower. This bath mat features a uniform center made with just basic stitches, surrounded by a border of what looks something similar to a bobble or berry stitch. You can really use this little mat anywhere in your house, whether it's in your kitchen, entryway, bathroom, or wherever. All right, so let's move on to kitchen accessories. So first up is a Farmhouse towel by Jennifer of A Crocheted Simplicity. This towel is perfect for any kitchen, no matter the size. I really love the button feature so that you can hang it up from your oven door. This really gives it a unique and rustic vibe. The pattern calls for Lion Brand's Re-Up yarn, which is an upcycled, eco-friendly yarn that comes in 14 colors. So you'll be able to work up many beautiful color combinations, not only for your kitchen, but to give as gifts. Next, I want to show you a coaster pattern by Olga of My Crochet Space. These adorable coasters are made using the puff stitch. And while coasters come in handy in any household, they especially come in handy when you are living in a small space because they can easily be tucked away on a shelf or in a drawer when not in use. This pattern uses any worsted weight cotton yarn and is a perfect stash buster if you're trying to work through that pile of yarn scraps. So be sure to check out Olga's blog post so that you can make a set for yourself. All right, so I know I had 16 patterns for you guys, but I actually have one more to share with you. The only thing is it's not free. So every other pattern I shared with you on this video is free. This one is a paid pattern on Etsy, so I hope you'll still go check it out. This is a lovely modern diamond crochet rug by Ruby Webbs. Now, in her item description, she does say that the skill level is easy, although you will be working with 2 different colors, which really isn't that hard, and she does give very good instructions for being able to switch between colors. This rug is made with Lion brand Woolies Thick and Quick, which is a super bulky number 6 weight yarn. This is also available in a small or large size. So the small measures 22.5 inches wide by 36.5 inches long, and then the large measures 33 inches wide and is 46.5 inches long. So I love, love, love this crochet pattern, and she's got a lot of really great reviews on Etsy for this pattern. So make sure you go and check that out as well. So that's it, you guys. I hope this collection of patterns gives you some ideas and solutions for your small spaces. So be sure to drop a comment and let me know what other pattern collections you would like to see. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. So here's another hanging storage basket, and this one comes from Jessica. Oh my God, what is her name? Stitching Together. Holy shit. Stitching Together, Stitching Together, Stitching Together. Okay. Closet has just a few shelves with, I gotta start all over. It's definitely going to be a game changer. No, I don't think I want to say that. Oh my God. So, okay. Hanging toilet paper holder. It's not that hard. It's a fucking toilet paper holder. Hanging toilet paper holder. So this is a mesh bag made with Red Heart nylon. I said so too many times. Oh my God. All right. Be sure to drop a comment and let me know what other pattern. Be sure to drop a comment in the. Be sure to drop a comment and let me know what other pattern. Be sure to drop a comment and let me know what other pattern collections you'd like to see.